Alright, what's up everybody? This video checking out every new buffed or reworked unit in the new Quality of Life update in Anime Rangers X. My hotbar, we got Crimson Owl the Ranger, Kaneki, Black Mask, Funny President, Gojo, and Berserker. All of them are going to be O+ everything, level 100. I think my Eto might have a curse on her. She should be the only one with a curse though. And then, yeah, no gear or anything. Starting off with my Eto, we have doing... do I have her upgraded? Wow, wait, really? Hold on. Okay, on placement 646k every 1.3 seconds. I'm not sure how. Gotta be a passive or something. She's a circle AoE. I'm not sure if they reworked the passives. I think they did. First one, Inhuman Regeneration. If hit by an enemy's ability, negate the damage and repel 50% of the taken damage back to that enemy. Each time this passive is triggered, Eto's max HP increases by plus 5% and can overheal up to plus 50% of her max HP. The second one, all enemies in Eto's range are inflicted with a permanent bleed, dealing 5% of her damage every second. Each time an allied unit attempts to inflict bleed on these enemies, Eto's bleed damage increases by plus 1% with a max of plus 15%. On successful attacks, permanently apply minus 5% defense and slow to enemies with a max of minus 25%. On death, she's going to negate it and unleash Kakuja Transformation, fully heal, gain a plus 50% to all stats, and stun all allied units for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, she instantly dies and Dragon Form Ultimate is unlocked. I'm actually going to wait for that transformation to kick in. She's pretty close right now, and I kind of want to see what it looks like. I think one more hit will kill her. Here we go. So she cancels that death. There we go. She turns into her owl form, her Kakuja form. She is still circle AoE, and she's doing 969k every 6.4, not every 6.4, 969.64k every 1.3 seconds there. Really crazy damage. She retains the same passives and abilities with the enhanced power. Okay, so exact same as before transformation, but she just got stronger. This is all with no upgrades, by the way. By the way, placement cost of 2.8k. You can see all the placement costs in my hotbar here. Owl's Wrath on upgrade 3. Okay, I'm not sure if like maybe the Crimson Owl form, the Kakuja form, isn't upgrade dependent. I think maybe, because I'm upgrading her and her stats are not changing at all. But okay, that was the Kakuja transformation form. Now we're gonna double check what the upgrades look like before her transformation. First one, 4.5k. Yeah, okay, so now the damage is going up. So I guess when she's transformed, it doesn't really matter. But before transformation, she's doing almost 10 million. Wow. 9.16 million every 1.1. Ability damage is 87 million every 18.8. Keep in mind this is with no gear, so she can be a lot stronger. Owl's Judgment here. Ability. As a cutscene. When Owl the Night is never dark. She's turning into her Kakuja, I think. Right? Looks like she's changing into the Kakuja form. Just for one attack, okay. So probably a nuke. I'm pretty sure that ability's been in the game for a long time. I remember it a while ago. Oh, and by the way, Eto is full AoE before her transformation. I think this is overall a pretty huge buff. Seems like Eto is actually really strong now. Let's move on and check out Kaneki. Now we're checking out Black Mask Scorpion, or Kaneki. Placement cost of 1.5k. He is a circle AoE, doing not very good damage for Sovereign. Passive here we have in the unit's attack gain 15% damage, max of 75%, and healing at 3% per attack. If I remember correctly, this is actually like pre-buff. He shouldn't have this anymore. I thought they'd probably rework him, but I don't know if they maybe forgot to rework this guy. I mean, it says he got reworked, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really look like it to me. We're gonna upgrade him though. He is right now still circle AoE. I mean, his damage is getting higher. I guess maybe they just buffed him. Upgrade 5, he is full AoE, 236k every 1.8, 1.42 mil over 17. They said he got reworked. It doesn't seem like it to me. I remember this passive before being relying on like him getting hit. So I'm not sure if they maybe like just buffed it and didn't mention that they just buffed him. But either way, he seems pretty weak. I mean, I would say this rework doesn't really help him. Black Mask is pretty bad. Now we have a Funny President, placement cost of 2k. He is doing line AoE, 330k over 2.8. Yeah, much better than Kaneki, I think. Passive here we have if one of his clones is killed, stun the enemy who killed the clone for 15 seconds with a 20-second cooldown. The clones act alone, but every time the main Anchor Valentine attacks, all clones attack with him. And then spawn a clone with 75% of his stats up to a cap of 5 clones with a 30-second cooldown. And that is his ultimate ability. So his ult is going to be spawning in stuff, and they're going to be attacking when he attacks. Okay. Upgrades here. 25, 50, 32, 50. Pretty alright damage so far. Still a line AoE. Maxing out, he gains his ultimate, and he is doing a 2.82 mil over 2.1, 18.35 mil every 17 with his ult there, or his ability, sorry. The ult is going to spawn in a clone. Looks like apparently every time he attacks, the clone will also attack. Pretty good for damage. I mean, we can use the ult again from the clone, actually. And doesn't look like it works when you do that, okay. But yeah, he spawns in clones, they do pretty good damage, just kind of a portion of what he does. And yeah, cool. Moving on to my shiny Gojo. For 5k placement cost, he is a circle AoE, doing 792k for 4.2 seconds there. Passives, we have, okay, 6 eyes. Each kill in the unit's range grants a stack of 6 eyes. Stacks reset after Falling Blossom Emotion activates. At 5 stacks, he is immune to crits and debuffs. At 10 stacks, he is going to heal 5% of damage dealt when below 50% HP. Basic attacks only on a 1-second cooldown. And at 20 stacks, Falling Blossom Emotion. On death, survive with 1 HP and counterattack for 100% of the damage taken once per life. Okay. That is what I was referring to earlier. That is when the stacks are going to reset. After being on the field for 30 seconds, enemies that enter this unit's range have their attack cooldowns increased by 100%. Resets on his death. So he makes them attack pretty much half as often. And then this unit has a 10% chance, stacking up to 50% to land a Black Flash on basic attack. Landing a Black Flash deals 250% damage and grants +1 at 6 eye stack. And the stacks reset after 50% is reached with no cooldown. Okay. That's pretty much like a crit hit then. He just kind of periodically is doing more damage. Okay. But if we check out the upgrades on him. Right now he's already looking pretty good. First upgrade for 5.5k. Is he still circle AoE? Yep. Becomes a line AoE on upgrade 3. Keep going, and he maxes out at... Oh, he's a little bit expensive actually, 20k for final upgrade I think. Maxes out at upgrade 5 here. With 1.9 mil every 4.2 seconds, line AoE, 13.31 ability damage on a 34-second cooldown. No ultimate ability or anything. Pretty expensive though. I probably wouldn't use him as like a main DPS, but can be an okay support with the enemy cooldown debuffing thing. Overall, it's kind of alright. Don't think he's that crazy. Finally, we have Berserker, or Guts from Berserk. Placement cost of 2.5k. He is a circle AoE, doing a 684k for 2.8 seconds. Actually, really good damage. They clarified this guy is just a buff, not a full rework. I'm pretty sure the passives have not changed then, like the exact same. Not sure, I'm not going to read all of them because it's a lot to read, and apparently they remain the same. I don't know. First upgrade for 4.5k. Goes up to 1.2 million damage, 1.12. Pretty good so far. Upgrade 3, he is a line AoE. 1.5k, 13.1k. Maxed out doing 4.14 mil over 2.1 seconds. Is he full AoE? He is a cone AoE. Ability damage of 25.38 mil every 25.5 seconds. I'm pretty sure like before gear, these are actually really high numbers, so this guy could be really good after the buff, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not huge on the ARX meta. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these new buffs. Are these good units? I'm not sure. By the way, sorry for not uploading much recently. I know it's been kind of dry, but I watched a Demon Slayer movie in theaters with my family the other day. It was actually a really good movie. I'm excited for the ALS update dropping hopefully soon. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. And have a great day.